Muggy conditions out there early on your Monday morning. Going to lead to a few isolated showers and storms later on today. We'll have that full work week forecast coming up straight ahead.
Coming up in this half hour of Good Morning Kentucky, the latest updates on recovery and relief efforts in eastern Kentucky. Plus, President Joe Biden set to visit the state today, surveying flood damage in the area. And the country faces a teaching shortage just a few short days before the school year begins.
Good Morning Kentucky starts now.
Good Morning Kentucky, I'm Annie Brown. Thanks for joining us. We're heading straight over to weather this morning to check in with our meteorologist Dylan Goday for a look at today's forecast. Now, Dylan, good morning. What a background you've got today. You've got a pretty sunrise.
Yes, a beautiful sunrise here across central and eastern Kentucky. Maybe a little bit of fog out there, but outside of that, great conditions to take a live look in Lexington on our Bluegrass Care Navigator Sky View at the Kentucky Horse Park. We show this all the time. Just a great start to the day and a beautiful view here this morning. We are seeing a few areas of fog possible, mainly into southern and southeast Kentucky. Williamsburg down to a quarter-mile visibility. Not widespread fog by any means to start your day today, but especially in those valleys into southeast Kentucky, can expect some fog there. Temperatures right now upper 60s, low 70s, pretty much across the board. Max HD radar right now is remaining quiet, but as you head throughout later portions of your day today, could see a few isolated showers and storms. Temperatures reaching the mid to upper 80s. We'll be tracking some more scattered showers and storms for Tuesday into Wednesday. Those details in your full forecast.
Dylan, thank you. Recovery efforts continue this morning following historic flooding in eastern Kentucky. The state says it's starting to see progress made in a couple of areas. According to Governor Beshear, substantial amounts of cell service have been restored across the flood-stricken region, and crews are continuing to restore power and water systems by the day. Now, over the weekend, Governor Beshear praising the incredible work by the people out there helping rebuild the region as quick as possible.
I think about the last 8 days. And services are being restored. And when you look at the level of damage, they are being restored at a pace that is nothing short of remarkable.
Now, 2 disaster recovery centers are now open in eastern Kentucky to assist flood survivors who experienced loss from the flooding. FEMA representatives will be at the centers to help with applications for federal assistance and provide information about other disaster recovery resources. There's one in Knott County at the Knott County Sportplex and another in Clay County at the Oneida Elementary School. Hours for both locations are from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. on Sundays. Just as a reminder, ABC 36 has partnered with Appalachian Regional Hospitals to get supplies to eastern Kentucky to help with relief efforts. Now, you can drop off goods from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. at the Appalachian Regional Hospital's corporate office in Lexington. They're in need of bottled water, cleaning supplies, and non-perishable food items. However, they're accepting anything you're able to give. And later today, you can catch our very own Jeff Pecoro out at Appalachian Regional Healthcare in Lexington to help collect supplies. Now, Jeff will be joined by former college and NFL stars from the Kentucky Pro Football Hall of Fame, including Dennis Johnson, Mark Logan, Marty Moore, and Frank Minifield. We'll have live coverage of that event later today, right here on ABC 36 News. Volunteer efforts to clean up the flooded communities of eastern Kentucky have been crucial towards helping flood-stricken areas recover. Our Justin Walker shows us how the volunteers are able to keep up their hard work.
Nancy Hutchinson is the Chief Executive Officer with the Kentucky Educational Development Corporation, a co-op serving 75 schools. Many of those schools heavily impacted by the eastern Kentucky flooding.
I don't think anybody really has a clear picture or an idea of actually the devastation that's happened there.
The association had boots on the ground during the initial flooding recovery, helping feed communities impacted. But it was what Hutchinson saw that really grabbed her attention.
So I was just watching those people just giving their all and just almost down.
That led to the KEDC reaching out to Pamela Howard, who works for the Kentucky School for the Blind. She also is co-owner of a spa. Howard was asked to come provide help to the volunteers.
I was just thinking about all of the victims, all of those that were without homes, without food, without clothing. And I kept thinking that I'm not so sure this will work.
But she and another staff member decided to go, taking anything and everything to help. They set up shop, and it wasn't long before the first person walked in.
Lady came in that was about in her 70s, and she said, "I heard that you all are offering back massages in here." She said, "My back is killing me. My feet are hurting. My back's hurting. I'm going to have to go home."
So they got to work, massaging the woman's back and feet. More and more people showed up, and for nearly 8 hours, they worked on volunteers, even giving hugs.
That all of these people helping are the ones that are so stressed out right now and have so much on their shoulders that they need coping mechanisms.
Howard says it wasn't until afterwards that she realized the impact they had made. Hutchinson says it's important for the volunteers to remember to take care of themselves as well.
Sometimes if we don't take care of self, we can't move on and help anyone else.
And now the group is planning more therapy days, offering a little bit of hope to keep those volunteers going. Justin Walker, ABC 36 News.
Happening today, President Joe Biden is visiting the state to tour areas in eastern Kentucky devastated by flooding. It would mark the second visit to Kentucky by the president after his tour of western Kentucky following deadly tornadoes back in December. Over the weekend, the state sending a request to the White House to allow for 100% federal share for the public assistance program, similar to what happened following western Kentucky's deadly tornadoes last December. Governor Beshear saying over the weekend he expects Biden and the First Lady to join him in surveying the damage across the region, as well as checking in on recovery efforts at one of the FEMA recovery centers currently operating in eastern Kentucky. The president's expected to arrive this morning around 10:45 a.m. Former U.S. President Donald Trump had the company of a former University of Kentucky athlete over the weekend while speaking at the annual CPAC conference down in Dallas on Saturday night. Trump brought out former UK champion swimmer Riley Gaines to join him on the podium and speak at the event. Gaines has been very outspoken over the past few months with her thoughts regarding on transgender athletes' participation in girls' sports.
Basically, all I want to say is that it takes a brain and common sense and fifth grade biology level understanding to realize that this is blatantly unfair. It's completely obvious. And so I spoke earlier today and I said a lot, so I'll keep it short. And I'm just going to say, keep female sports female.
Back in June, a bill banning male to female transgender student athletes from youth girls sports in Kentucky went into effect across the state. With kids heading back to school in just a few short days, many parents are worrying if their child's class will be overcrowded, as many districts across the nation struggle to find teachers to head up classes. A recent poll of over 3,000 National Education Association members emphasized over 90% of educators say feeling burned out is a serious problem. ABC's M. Wynn has more.
The teacher shortage in America hitting crisis levels. In Osceola County, Florida.
We're short about 200 teachers, and with a week to go, that is quite alarming.
Across the Sunshine State, around 9,500 open teaching jobs. Projections show a demand for around 300,000 new teachers nationwide by 2024, according to the Economic Policy Institute. Aubrielle Jarman in Erie, Colorado says she felt overworked and unappreciated, and that's what forced her out of the profession.
I was definitely very emotional about leaving the kids, but I just started to realize that I needed to do it for myself. I felt a lot of guilt leaving because I know that there is that shortage.
Teachers claim they're experiencing higher levels of disrespect from students and parents amid hybrid learning, excessive lesson planning demands, and persistently low wages.
They deserve a working wage, if not more.
In Wisconsin, officials scrambling to find qualified educators.
We've looked at people who don't have teaching degrees who come in and we put them to work and get them up to speed on learning how to teach.
Some rural school districts in Texas are switching to 4-day weeks this fall due to the lack of staff. Safety concerns also top of mind for teachers following the Uvalde massacre.
It's a lot. It's an emotional toll.
on top of everything else.
Last year, Rebecca Bussey was one of 2 special education teachers at a school in Houston. Amid the pandemic, the other special education teacher left mid-year for personal reasons, so Bussey taught both classes.
At times, it was tiring trying to manage everything.
A recent poll of over 3,000 National Education Association members emphasized over 90% of educators say feeling burned out is a serious problem. But Bussey says she understands the teachers who leave to prioritize their mental health.
You need to make sure that you can take care of yourself and meet your own needs professionally and personally.
That was M. Wynn reporting. Your time's now 6:38. Coming up on Good Morning Kentucky, Senate Democrats had approved a landmark climate, health care, and tax bill that's set to deliver on promises made by President Biden. More in a bit.
Bit of a muggy start to the day with temperatures into the upper 60s, low 70s. We'll be feeling hot and humid by the afternoon with a few isolated showers and storms. Details on the rest of the work week coming up in your full forecast.
But now here's that first look at what's coming up today on Good Morning America.
In this morning's GMA First Look, new details on Ann Heche's fiery car crash.
Units responding to the physical rescue reports a vehicle into a building.
Police say they believe Heche was speeding before her blue Mini Cooper crashed into this home in the Mar Vista neighborhood on Friday, not far from where she lives. Authorities are looking into whether alcohol was involved and investigating several other hit and runs that occurred leading up to the crash. One at a nearby garage of an apartment complex before Heche then ran into someone else's home. The actress, known for films like 6 Days, 7 Nights.
If you were half a pilot, we wouldn't be on this island.
And the TV show Men in Trees.
Spend your last day with me.
Heche, now in stable condition at a California hospital. Coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have more details on the crash and the ongoing investigation. With your GMA First Look, I'm Kana Whitworth, ABC News, Los Angeles.
My A1C stayed here. It needed to be here.
Ruby's A1C is down with Rybelsus.
My A1C wasn't at goal. Now I'm down with Rybelsus.
Mom's A1C is down with Rybelsus.
A1C down with Rybelsus.
In a clinical study, once daily Rybelsus significantly lowered A1C better than a leading branded pill. Rybelsus isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. Don't take Rybelsus if you or your family ever had medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2 or if allergic to it. Stop Rybelsus and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or an allergic reaction. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Gallbladder problems may occur. Tell your provider about vision problems or changes. Taking Rybelsus with a sulfonylurea or insulin increases low blood sugar risk. Side effects like nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea may lead to dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems.
Need to get your A1C down?
A1C down with
Ask your healthcare provider about Rybelsus today.
Join us Saturday, August 20th for the 4th annual DV8K Life-Changing Run. Can't make it in person? Sign up for this year's virtual run or walk and receive your race packet in the mail. Go to dv8kitchen.com to volunteer, donate, or sign up for the DV8K Life-Changing Run.
Blood availability isn't the only thing in low supply these days. Buying a vehicle is tougher than ever, and Kentucky Blood Center wants to help. Donate now through September 10th, and you'll be entered to win a 2022 Toyota RAV4. Visit kybloodcenter.org for more info.
One bite of Arby's Hush Puppy breaded fish strips, and you're transported to a classic Southern fish fry. One bite of those fries, and ooh, you're back at Arby's. Arby's, we have the meat.
Blood availability isn't the only thing in low supply these days. Buying a vehicle is tougher than ever, and Kentucky Blood Center wants to help. Donate now through September 10th, and you'll be entered to win a 2022 Toyota RAV4. Visit kybloodcenter.org for more info.
Watch ABC 36 every Friday night for Chief Meteorologist T.J. Shuck's Bowtie Friday forecast. Brought to you by Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Good morning, Kentucky. Meteorologist Dylan Goday here. Let's look at those weather headlines. It's a muggy start to the week. Seeing those conditions out there this morning, maybe a few areas of fog with temperatures into the upper 60s and low 70s. That's going to fuel a few isolated showers and storms by this afternoon. Then we'll be tracking some heavy rain Tuesday, but especially on into Wednesday as a frontal boundary slowly moves on through. But the good news is much better weather's on the way on the backside of this front. Friday, Saturday looking fantastic with pleasant temperatures and no chance of rain. So we can get through this rain and it'll be great into the week, promise you. Live look in Richmond on our Bluegrass Care Navigator sky view. Certainly looks nice out there. Mostly sunny, a little bit of a haze there in the distance and some fog in those valleys. Temperature right now in Richmond, 70 degrees. Notice that dew point is at 68. So we are dealing with a little bit of muggy conditions. The light southerly breeze, I think, is helping alleviate some of that fog concern. But southeast Kentucky is likely where we are seeing more of that. Max HA radar and satellite is calm out there this morning. Take a look around the region. Nearest rain to us is along and north of I-70. That's where frontal boundary's at right now. Now we will start to see some isolated showers and storms like you're almost seeing there into southeast Indiana. That's going to move across the region as you head throughout your day today, mainly impacting us during the afternoon and evening. Temperatures right now, 70 degrees in Lexington, Richmond, and over towards Frankfort as well. 68 in Moorhead, 68 in Danville. Same goes for Somerset and the London Corbin area, as well as 69 there in Jackson. Dew points, upper 60s for many areas as well. Again, that's only going to increase throughout your day today. It's going to be feeling very muggy. And notice Futurecast radar and satellite does show some isolated showers and storms moving through during the afternoon. Those will be some slow moving downpours, so be alert for that later on this afternoon. But many areas staying dry, especially into southeast Kentucky. Then as you head towards the overnight, a few showers, maybe a storm or two possible. But then we will see scattered showers and storms developing during the afternoon and evening on Tuesday. Cold front, notice how it moves in from the northwest during your day on Wednesday. That could be bringing us some heavy rainfall chances, especially during the afternoon and evening hours there on Wednesday. Futurecast radar and Futurecast rainfall totals showing the heaviest of the rain over the next couple of days into southeast Kentucky as that frontal boundary almost stalls out there for your day on Wednesday. So we'll be tracking some heavy rain chances. But look at this big drop in the dew point. So we're staying humid today, tomorrow, and then look at that big jump Thursday into Friday. And for the weekend, it's going to be feeling very comfortable. Almost a early fall-like feel to the air out there. This is the rainfall outlook from this weekend through middle portions of next week. We are expecting drier than normal conditions and cooler than normal. So temperatures likely in the upper 70s, low 80s, staying mainly dry during that time period as well. So again, great news for us as finally start to see a pattern change. Muggy with isolated storms for your day today, 89. Tonight, 72. Few storms still remaining a little muggy out there. I think many areas stay dry tonight. Look at that 7-day forecast now, so let's break it all down for you. Rain chances increase Tuesday, especially in the second half of the day. Wednesday, same then as well as that frontal boundary moves on through. Some isolated rain chances Thursday, temperatures into the mid-80s. And then look at that drop in the temperatures Friday, Saturday, upper 70s, feeling very comfortable. Again, low dew points, lots of sunshine. Really just a nice into your weekend, start to the weekend. Finally, take a big sigh of relief after multiple chances of heavy rain. We saw a little bit of flooding Saturday morning, especially in, say, Estill County, Lee County, also down towards Clay County. So we have another chance of that Tuesday, Wednesday, but much better weather for the weekend.
Relief is on the way, it looks like.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you, Dylan. Here's a look at your morning traffic report, Winchester Road and News Circle. Your time's now 6:46. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
The nursing home abuse signs you need to look for include bed sores, broken bones, dehydration, and malnutrition. Hughes & Coleman is here to provide the legal help your family needs.
Control starts with a call to Hughes & Coleman, 800-800-4600.
Hi, Shane Huffman with the Neil Huffman Automotive Group. If you're currently considering selling your vehicle, then the time to act is now. There has never been a better time to receive top dollar for your vehicle than there is today. All you got to do is visit us at neilhuffman.com. Huffman has it.
Mr. World knows when you need new eyeglasses, you don't want to deal with any curveballs. That's why Eyeglass World brings the heat with lightning fast service. Other places have long waits up their sleeves, but Eyeglass World has in-store labs to make the waiting disappear. So you can get custom-made glasses the same day. Ta-da! Plus, you can get 2 pairs for $89. So schedule your eye exam online and get back-to-school savings at eyeglassworld.com.
My name is Brittany Price. I am a Navy veteran. I will sail the right course. My motto is be gallantly courageous and strong. I believe in the voice of the people to govern and making our city government work. Please vote for me as your write-in council member of the 11th District in this great city of Lexington, Kentucky. I approve of this message.
Change your view and upgrade your living space with a new Champion sunroom. Right now, Champion sunrooms are 30% off.
Enjoy more space with a new Champion sunroom custom built to fit your lifestyle. Call now or visit championsunrooms.com to see which sunroom is right for you.
We're Saia LTL Freight. For nearly a century, our team has been committed to driving business forward. From Lady Liberty to the Golden Gate. Superstore to corner store. We go that extra mile, expanding our team to better serve you. So trust that when you partner with Saia, we take every delivery personally. Visit Saia.com for all your shipping needs.
Estimated 5 million elders are abused or injured in nursing homes each year. If you suspect that your loved one has been abused in a nursing home, control starts with a call. Hughes and Coleman, 800-800-4600.
You're watching Good Morning Kentucky on ABC 36.
Welcome back. The Cincinnati Zoo is asking for the public's help in naming its newborn baby hippo after Bibi the hippo gave birth last week. And Dylan thinks this hippo should be named Dylan.
Yeah, I think we're starting a campaign right now to get that accomplished. The new calf will stay off exhibit for a few weeks, allowing it to bond with its mother. Bibi's previous calf is Fiona, who was born premature, weighing just about 29 pounds, which is very small for the hippo.
And now Fiona is at a very happy and healthy weight, about 1,300 pounds. The public's encouraged to send name ideas for Fiona's little sister through the Cincinnati Zoo's website. And I tried to tell Dylan, I was like, no, like it's a little girl, like it can't be named Dylan. And Dylan said, well, Dylan's also a girl's name.
I think we just need to spam their website with suggestions for Dylan Goday. So go on and do that.
You think it should be named Dylan Goday?
No, sorry, Dylan, just Dylan.
Okay, that's a little better.
Yeah.
That's a little better. Well, the Choco Taco may be getting a second life. Klondike says an outpouring of support for the product has certainly made us reconsider our long-term plans. That's an actual quote from the company there.
It was a few weeks ago that the ice cream novelty maker shook social media when it announced the Choco Taco would be discontinued. Reasons given were, quote, a complex production challenges amid the pandemic.
Klondike, in a statement, says a plan to bring it back is in the works, although it may take some time. You know, I wouldn't be sad to see these come back. I've got a lot of memories with Choco Tacos.
Yes, everybody loves them. But as I said earlier, I think it's more of a marketing ploy. So
always the cynic.
Yep. Here's now a look at your Kentucky Lottery Scratch-Off forecast. Maybe you win the lottery and you can, have as many
Choco Tacos as you want.
Yeah. 89 today, isolated showers and storms, more scattered and widespread storms as you head into Tuesday and Wednesday before we finally dry on out.
Your time's at 6:51. Coming up next, we'll have your Nation View.
And one more look at today's forecast. It is a beautiful start to the day.
Very beautiful.
We'll show you that here coming up in your full forecast.
Watch ABC 36 every Friday night for Chief Meteorologist T.J. Shuck's Bowtie Friday Forecast. Brought to you by Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
ABC 36 invites you to the Kentucky Art Market on August 20th and 21st from 10 to 5 at the Woodland Christian Church. This juried art market showcases over 50 of the best artists and craftsmen from Kentucky and the best the region has to offer. Explore the various artwork and handcrafted pieces from handmade soap, glass, wood, pottery, metal, and more. Go to WTVQ.com for the chance to win an original piece from the Dan Neal Barnes studio. See you at the Kentucky Art Market from Woodland Christian Church.
I have COPD because I smoked, so I have to pace myself. My tip is, if you're having people over for Thanksgiving, start cooking in October.
You can quit. For free help, call 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
If you suffer from depression and juggle medications that don't seem to work, you may be a candidate for ketamine. The physicians at the Bluegrass Ketamine Center treat their patients with intravenous doses of ketamine that produce robust and rapid antidepressant effects within just a few hours after the first treatment. Side effects associated with traditional antidepressants, such as lack of libido, weight gain, dry mouth, and insomnia, are not associated with ketamine. Ketamine provides rapid, real relief. To see if ketamine is right for you, contact the Bluegrass Ketamine Center today.
Hi, this is Todd with Haas & Haas Real Estate, and I buy houses for cash. If you own a house and want to sell it fast at a fair price, call me at 859-888-1100. I can pay cash and close in as little as 10 days. I buy houses in any condition, any price range, in any location in Fayette and surrounding counties. If you own a house and want to sell it fast, call me today at 859-888-1100. That's 859-888-1100.
It's Keno night, and you got this. And you've got 37 ways to win a top prize of $100,000. Keno, from the Kentucky Lottery, you got this.
Oh, I can't wait. This is like a group project at school where I bring the energy and you guys bring whatever doesn't require personality.
Four-time Emmy Award winner, five-time Anchor of the Year, the best at protecting you from severe weather. Chief Meteorologist T.J. Shuck, weeknights on ABC 36.
It's great to be back home.
Thanks for staying with us. Your time's now 6:54. This morning, the Senate has begun its August recess after a weekend vote-a-rama on the Inflation Reduction Act. The multi-billion-dollar measure calls for significant investments in climate change initiatives while aiming to lower some health care and prescription costs. ABC's Justin Finch is in Washington with the details.
On the Senate floor Sunday, Vice President Kamala Harris with a crucial tie-breaking vote.
The Vice President votes in the affirmative, and the bill, as amended, is passed.
With that, the $740 billion Inflation Reduction Act passing in the Senate along party lines. All 50 Democrats and the vice president advancing the landmark legislation. The package will make the single biggest investment in clean energy in U.S. history, allow Medicare to negotiate some prescription drug prices, set a $2,000 annual cap on drug costs for seniors, and lock in a minimum corporate tax rate of 15%.
Our bill reduces inflation, lowers costs, creates millions of manufacturing jobs, enhances our energy security, and is the boldest climate package in U.S. history.
President Biden praising the bill's passage, tweeting, "I ran for president promising to make government work for working families again. And that is what this bill does, period."
So from our perspective, we will see those tax increases coming down the line, and Americans are going to feel it.
Senate Republicans managing to block Democrats' $35 monthly cap on insulin prices, which required 60 votes. Troubling news for families struggling with the rising cost of insulin.
My son can't live without insulin, so it's really important that we're able to afford for him to live, obviously.
Before the Inflation Reduction Act heads to the president's desk, it must first go through the House, where members are set to return from August recess to begin voting this week. Justin Finch, ABC News, Washington.
We've got a final look at your top headlines today coming up. Your time's now 6:56. We'll be right back.
Order for a Sonic Churro Shake.
I got the ice cream.
Sprinkling the cinnamon sugar and adding a churro on top.
Ready with the Sonic Churro Shake.
$50,000 for an injury claim. It might sound good, but what if another firm would have recovered $500,000? Many people get ripped off by the insurance company and their own lawyer. We fight to get you every single dollar. There's only one Morgan & Morgan.
That's a pretty tight spot.
Watch this.
Your Buick parks itself. That's so you.
Of course you know where we're going. That's so you.
Kind of got a sixth sense.
And a head-up display.
They're here.
You brought all these players in your Buick?
Yeah.
So you.
It is.
At the heart of every Buick SUV is you. Pay no interest on Buick SUV models.
How's it working out with Benny here at the credit union?
Yeah.
I'll be right with you, man. My bad.
Benny's better at football. We're better at banking.
He's working out, in a sense.
UK Federal Credit Union. It's banking, only better.
Churro. Let me try. Churro. Now you got like 800 horsepower of cinnamon, sugar, and caramel. You got a. I feel like I'm saying it with 800 R's in it. Sonic Churro Shake. Churro. Better.
Watch ABC 36 every Friday night for Chief Meteorologist TJ Shuck's Bowtie Friday forecast. Brought to you by Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Welcome back. Before you head out the door, we want to give you a quick check of weather. We want to first start with our news in a minute. Happening today, President Joe Biden is visiting the state to tour areas in eastern Kentucky devastated by flooding. It would mark the second visit to Kentucky by the president after his tour of western Kentucky following deadly tornadoes back in December. Governor Beshear saying over the weekend he expects Biden and the First Lady to join him in surveying the damage across the region, as well as check in on recovery efforts at one of the FEMA recovery centers currently operating in eastern Kentucky. The president's expected to arrive this morning around 10:45 a.m. in Lexington. And Dylan's here for a final check of the weather. Dylan?
Thanks, Annie. It is a beautiful start to the day. Check out the sunrise on our Bluegrass Care Navigator Skyview at the Kentucky Horse Park. Nice conditions to start the day, but we're going to start to turn muggy as you head to the afternoon hours. Then we'll see some isolated storms moving on in. If you are working outside, remember when thunder roars, head indoors, and also stay hydrated and limit your time outside. Tonight, a few more storms possible. We see the rain really start to pick up Tuesday into Wednesday. Could be dealing with some more flooding concerns, especially for that day on Wednesday. Drier and sunny to end the week, though.
You can catch us back here at 9 for Good Day Kentucky. Good Morning America's next. Have a good day.